Hello, and welcome to Macabre Heritage, the show where we explore the darkest and most mysterious stories from around the world. Today, we're diving into one of the most notorious unsolved murder cases in American history, the Black Dahlia murder case. The Black Dahlia murder case refers to the gruesome death of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, whose body was found brutally murdered and mutilated in Los Angeles, California in 1947. The case received widespread media attention at the time, and despite numerous leads and suspects, the killer was never caught. On January 15, 1947, a mother and her young daughter were out for a walk in a Los Angeles neighborhood when they stumbled upon a gruesome sight: the naked, severed body of a young woman lying in a vacant lot. The woman was later identified as Elizabeth Short, a 22-year-old aspiring actress who had been living in the area. Short's body had been brutally mutilated, with her face sliced from ear to ear and her body bisected at the waist. The killer had also drained all of the blood from her body, leaving her completely white and drained of any color. The police were immediately called to the scene, and they quickly realized that they were dealing with one of the most gruesome and sadistic murders they had ever seen. The investigation into Short's murder was led by lab detective Harry Hansen, who immediately began piecing together a timeline of her final days. Short had last been seen alive on January 9th, and it was clear that she had been held captive for at least several days before her murder. The police received hundreds of tips and leads, but none of them led to a definitive suspect. They interviewed everyone who had known Short, including her family, friends, and acquaintances, but no one had any idea who could have committed such a heinous crime. The lab also received a number of letters claiming to be from the killer, but none of them were ever proven to be authentic. The case soon became a media sensation, with newspapers and magazines publishing sensationalized stories about the murder and the investigation. Over the years, many theories have been put forward about who may have killed Elizabeth Short. Some have pointed to a local businessman who was known to have had a grudge against Short. Others have suggested that she may have been killed by a group of soldiers who were stationed in Los Angeles at the time. One of the most popular theories is that the killer was a doctor who may have had medical knowledge and access to surgical instruments. However, despite numerous leads and suspects, the killer was never caught, and the case remains unsolved to this day. The Black Dahlia murder case is one of the most notorious unsolved murder cases in American history. Despite numerous leads and suspects, the killer was never caught, and the case remains unsolved to this day. The case continues to fascinate and intrigue people to this day, and it serves as a chilling reminder of the evil that exists in the world. That's all for today's episode of Macabre Heritage. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Black Dahlia murder case. Join us next time as we delve into another dark and mysterious story from around the world. Thank you for tuning in.